Every football fan starts somewhere, and that somewhere is the level 1, the casual viewer. Imagine someone who only watches football when everyone else is watching. The World Cup final, dear. The Champions League final, dear. They'll tune in. Manchester City vs Real Madrid. They'll probably check it out, but ask them who's sitting 5th in the Bundesliga or who won the Premier League, and they'll probably have no idea. This is the casual viewer, the very first level of football fandom. Football is simply entertaining for them. They enjoy the excitement, drama, and those unforgettable moments, but once the final whistle blows, they move on with their lives. The casual viewer usually knows the biggest stars in football, names like Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, or maybe even Vinicius Jr. are instantly recognizable. But if you ask them to name an entire starting 11 of their favorite team, or explain what a false 9 or inverted fullback, they'll probably struggle. Level 1 is where the struggle begins, but trust me, the next levels gets a whole lot more serious. Welcome to the club supporter. This is where football starts becoming personal. Unlike a casual viewer, a club supporter has chosen a team to stand behind through every victory and defeat. They watch most of their club's matches, celebrate trophies, and feel disappointed after losses. They know their favorite players, recognize the club's history, and proudly wear its colors. Match day becomes special occasions, and rivalries suddenly matter. Whether it's cheering from home or discussing results with friends, football is now more than an entertainment. It's loyalty. But if you think this is serious, wait until level 3, where football becomes a weekly lifestyle. So you've picked your club, you never miss big games, but now football is becoming part of your weekly routine. Welcome to level 3, the regular fan. At this stage, football is no longer just something you watch while your team is playing, it is something you actively follow every single week. A regular fan keeps up with league fixtures, checks the table after every match day, and always wants to know who's winning the title race, battling relegation or chasing European qualification. They just don't know players from their favorite club anymore. They recognize stars from rival teams, understand which players are in top form, and keep an eye on transfer rumors, injuries, and breaking football news. Their social media feeds are filled with football content, and they enjoy debating matches with friends or online. A regular fan rarely misses important games, even if their own club isn't playing. They appreciate exciting football wherever it comes from and begin to understand basic tactics, player roles, and different styles of play. At level 3, football has become a habit, not just a hobby. But trust me, the next level where fans stop simply watching football and start truly understanding the beautiful game. This is where things get serious. Welcome to level 4, the football enthusiasts. Where football isn't enough anymore, you'll want to understand it. A football enthusiast doesn't just watch matches, they analyze them. They notice tactical changes, understand different formation like the 4-3-3 or 3-5-2 formation, and can explain why a manager made a particular substitution. They're interested in the strategy behind every game, not just the final score. At this level, fans don't limit themselves to one league. They will happily watch the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, and even the Champions League. Even international tournaments. They enjoy learning about different football cultures, legendary players, and famous managers. Football documentaries, tactical analytics video, and post-match breakdowns become just as entertaining as the matches themselves. Football is where passion meets knowledge, but if you think this is the peak, think again. It's the next level. Football isn't just a passion, it is a subject of expertise. You've watched the matches, you've learned the tactics, and now you've reached a level where people actually come to you for football opinions. Welcome to level 5, the football expert. At this stage, football is more than a hobby, it's an area of expertise. A football expert understands the game far beyond goals, assists. They can explain why a team's pressing system is working, how a manager adjusts tactics during the match, and why certain players are more valuable than their statistics suggest. These fans don't just watch the ball, they watch player movements, defensive shape, passing patterns, and tactical battles all over the pitch. They follow transfer windows, know rising young talents before they become superstars, and stay updated on football news from leagues around the world. Level 5 is where knowledge becomes authority, but believe it or not, there are still 2 levels above this, and the next one belongs to people who don't just know today's football, they know the history that shaped the beautiful game. You've mastered the modern game, but what if your football knowledge stretched across all generations? Welcome to level 6, the football scholar. A football scholar doesn't just know what's happening today, they understand where the game is coming from and how it has evolved over time. They can talk confidently about legendary players like Pele, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff, Franz Beckenbauer, and Zinedine Zidane, while also analyzing modern stars with the same depth. They also know how football tactics have changed over the decades and can explain why certain teams or managers changed the sport forever. At this level, football is studied almost like a science. A football scholar enjoys reading about the history of clubs, iconic World Cups, unforgettable Champions League nights, and the careers of legendary managers. They appreciate the stories behind the trophies, rivalries, and the moments that shaped football history. Level 6 is reserved for those who truly study the beautiful game, but there's one final level, a level where football isn't just a passion or a subject, it's a way of life. That's where we'll meet the ultimate football fan. We made it to the highest level. This isn't just a fan anymore, this is someone who lives and breathes football. Welcome to level 7, the football addict, also known as the ultimate fan. For an ultimate fan, football isn't just a sport, it's a lifestyle. The day often starts with football news and ends with football highlights. They follow multiple leagues across the world, from the Premier League and the Champions League to international tournaments, youth competitions, and even lower divisions. If there's football being played somewhere, chances are they are watching it. An ultimate fan doesn't just support a club, they become part of its culture. They know the club's history, legends, greatest matches, biggest rivals, academic graduates, and even memorable moments that happened decades before they were born. They can recognize players by the way they move, predict tactical changes before they happen, and remember famous goals almost frame by frame. Football conversations come natural to them. When it's debating the greatest player of all time, analyzing a manager's game plan, or discussing the next rising superstar, they always have something valuable to contribute. Many fans even create football content, coach young players, collect jerseys, attend matches, or build careers around the sports. What truly separates level 7 from every other level is commitment. Football isn't something that they simply watch. It influences their daily routine, their friendships, their travel plans, and sometimes even their career. Win or lose, they stay loyal because supporting football has become part of who they are. And there you have it, the 7 levels of football fans. So here's my question for you. What level are you right now? Are you still a casual viewer, a football expert, or have you reached the ultimate fan stage? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you can never miss another football video. Until next time, keep enjoying the beautiful game, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.